Hey, Good Times. Hey, Ellen, Tilo. How's everybody doing? Miss D, Mac, welcome in the house. And welcome in, everybody. You guys know you're doing that evening live. Some of you join me in the morning. Some of you I'll see in the evening. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to be safe out here. I'm just going to hit this curb right quick and get on the straightaway in just a moment. Hello, Shonda. Welcome in, Shonda. Welcome in, Terry Cody. Nice to see you, Terry. Oh, man. Welcome in, guys. I just wanted to come by for a moment. Remind everybody, cocktail hour tomorrow with Justice. Hey, everybody. Miss Queen, how you doing? Guys, I'm not going to be able to look down. So I just want to say a general welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you coming in, showing some support here. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Just got to keep my eyes up for something for a moment here, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. I just got off work and I was listening to Lamb to Gam while I was sitting at the desk, and before I got off, just give a shout out to some of the fellow creators, guys. Check them out. 2 Cents Madonna, Lamb to Gam, Shrita, who else out there? Oh, let me think, guys. Just shouting out because they have done me. Beautiful Blossom, Real Truth with Shannon, Shannon the Real Truth, Money Meek, Money. If I don't say your names right, sometimes my memory. Money Making with Mika. You gonna learn today. Everybody, guys. If I had it's called, let's see. Sweet Tea, we got Miss Carver. Got a lot of people out there with good channels, guys. B, Dark and Lovely B. Let's throw supports behind everybody, guys. I know there's a little bit of something for everybody out there. Money Talk with Mika. Try me now. Welcome in. Yes, Money Talk with Mika. I want to get it right. Hey, try me now. So, guys, call up all the names. Show support. Everybody got a little something for everybody. I might not be your taste tonight. I might be it tomorrow night. Whatever I got. Yeah, tomorrow night. Cocktail hour with Justice and Combo. We're going to do 2 cocktails. We're going to be using, making 2 different types of martini. Apple martini and a dirty martini. I got the recipes in my community post. If you're a little bit more adventurous and you want to make apple martini with the schnapps and stuff and the syrups, knock yourself out. I'm going with the basic apple martini. I'm going to use a Ciroc apple. A Ciroc apple vodka with some simple syrup, some ice, and some lemon juice. There's a different way you can do it. I'm also brimming my glass with some caramel. Give it like that caramel apple taste. So if you want to do it another way, you can buy the syrup or the liqueur, the apple liqueur or syrup, and then you can make it your way. But then we're going to do the dry martini, the dirty martini, which you got to have your olives. You got to have your olives, then the olive juice, the brine from the olives, that's the juice from the olives, and some dry vermouth. You got to have the dry vermouth, and then some ice, shaker, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a couple cocktails tomorrow, light conversation. Yeah, try me now. We're trying some different things. I think one day we're going to try a Bloody Mary. But we're not going to do the Bloody Mary with the Bloody Pope. No, no bacon in the Bloody Mary. So yeah, so we're going to be doing 2 cocktails. So get your stuff together. If you don't drink vodka, you can use a gin. If you don't want to use a vodka, you can. If you don't want to use a Ciroc, you can use your own type of liquor. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to get cross-eyed on you guys, and if I do, I will shut the camera down very quickly. We're not gonna have one of those moments where my eyes go cross, and then I start to, nah. So I'm gonna be monitoring myself. So yeah, so martinis tomorrow. Bring what you like. If you're not a martini drinker, bring your water, bring your beer, bring your wine. Bring whatever you like. You can bring a light snack. Last week I had a charcuterie board. I don't know about what I'm gonna have this week for snacks, but bring some pretzels or something, and let's have a good time. Yeah, you can bring a beer. You can do a beer shooter. Hello, Shaletta. If I didn't say Haggard, welcome in. Guys, I can't read the name, so if I look down, I see a name. I'm not avoiding you. I'm just trying to drive, but I'm gonna pay attention to the road right now. I ain't trying to buy nobody no new car, not even myself. I'm very happy with this car. Over 5 years old, I'm gonna drive it till the wheel fall off. But yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that tonight. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. 7 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night. Hello, Ruby King. See you in there right quick. So how's it going? It's cold out here, guys. It's just that freezing 32, I'm pretty sure. It's a little colder than that, but yeah, it's a cold night. We might get some frost tonight because the skies are clear. So we might get a lot of frost tonight. And it'll be a little warmer in the morning. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just doing this drive home, guys. I enjoy talking to you all on my way home. Not a lot to talk about. I just listened to Lantergam, and funny thing, I was going to try to come back and hit on what that last video your girl did, but Glam the Gam kind of talked about what I was going to talk about. But when I say you lie, the only lie I'm talking about is when she said there's somebody like her in everybody's family. No, ma'am. My family, not at all. I just want to clear up that lie. Please don't go around and tell that lie that there's somebody like you in everybody's family. No, ma'am. That's the only thing I want to clear up, guys. No. I just want to get that out. That's no. So I'm going to let that stay there. Thank you. I'm probably more opinionated than anything. But yeah. Yeah, that's the big lie. She told last night that she was pouring out that Kool-Aid, that purple juice last night. I said that purple juice came out last night to reinforce and to get reassurance after those videos went up day before yesterday. She had to come back out and reinforce and pour out that Kool-Aid to make sure they don't get away and start thinking on their own. So she came out and started pouring out the purple juice last night. I'm like, look at this purple juice pouring. She wanted to make sure that they did not get away. And y'all better drink this juice. Don't listen to those people. Drink this juice. I am good. I am good. I am lovely. You love me. I love you. I started thinking about Barney. I promise you, no lie. I started singing, I love you. You love me. And I'm like, is it Barney Purple? That's a great concept. And I just started thinking about that. I'm like, Yep, that's the way you wind them in. You use little characters and character-like acts. So, yeah, so be careful of the purple juice. That came out yesterday for reassurance and reinforcement. Sometimes you got to reinforce your belief. So you got to come out and make sure the people didn't get away from your message. So that's what happened yesterday. That's why that video came out yesterday on live last night. But anyway, guys, not a lot to talk about. I hope you guys will be joining me tomorrow. Come up with some good topics, some good things to talk about, some good drinks. Everybody bring what you're going to drink, and no matter what it is, we're going to have a good time, good laugh. We always come up with something great to talk about. Be it the old school, the new school. We can talk about old school music. We can talk about, I don't know, guys, being from the country, you know, I heard somebody talking about the hole in the wall, and that kind of reminds me of the hole in the wall. My God, the hole in the wall. That's the only place, the hole in the wall is the only place I know where you can go in and you got 200 people, and then when you walk outside and you see that place ain't nothing but 400 square feet, and you wonder how they got 200 people and 400 square feet. I don't know. And dancing. You ever notice about the hole in the wall? You walk outside, you wonder how all these people got in this little place. That ain't about 400 square feet, and you had 200 people dancing in there. That was funny. That was funny. The hole in the wall. If you guys remember the hole in the wall, you might, some of you on age with me, you know the hole in the wall. You know the hole in the wall. You know, you go back in the woods, way off, they frying chicken and fish in the back. They might be frying it outside the club, and they bring it inside to sell it at the bar. They got the fish fry in the pan outside, and they come to the bar, they sell it at the bar. Man, I'll tell you what, that be some of the best fish and chicken you ever had. I don't know how they do it. But the hole in the wall, 200 people in a 400 square feet building, dancing. Sweating like a, you probably lost at least 30 pounds by the time you came out that place. Because I used to love a good hole in the wall, good music. Oh yeah. Man, you play that music today, you hear that hole in the wall music. Man. You're getting up, somebody getting up. Alrighty, let's make that turn. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Yeah, that hole in the wall. Yep. That's it, and that's all. So we're going to talk about some good old times, guys. We can talk about, I like talking about the good old days sometimes. It brings back a moment in time, if you remember, when things were like a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more wholesome. Heck, you know those days, jeez, when you can laugh at anything, sit at the table, sit outside, play a good hand of spades, some rummy, some tunk. Remember tunk? Okay, yep, one moment, guys. I'm gonna be able to read your messages in just a moment. Oh man, I'm about to pull over in just a second, and then I can read some messages. Oh man. Hey dude, either go over or go around, but you can't go through. Thank you for giving me my time, my space. Yeah, I hate when these guys get up on your tail like they're gonna make you go any faster. You gotta either go over or go around. Pick one. I got family in Mississippi. I got family in Mississippi. What part? Gulfport. Is it Gulfport, Mississippi? I believe it's Gulfport. Hattiesburg and Gulfport, Mississippi. I got family in Gulfport and Hattiesburg. I'm not sure how close they are together, but I got family in Hattiesburg and Gulfport. Hey, Swag. Wow, how you welcome in. Guys, I'm going to be parked in just a second. And like anything, guys, I sit in my car and kind of unwind for a moment. So sometimes when I pull into my parking space, I sit out and I kind of unwind, kind of come down before I go in the house. I'll spend a little time and talk out here. It's just sometimes, even in the summertime, in the springtime, it feels so good when I sit outside and just kind of chillax for a moment before I go in the house. Kind of decompress in my car, let it all out before I go in the house. Kind of do a little decompression right here. Oh. So I'm parked now, so I'm going to read some of these comments. It's like I used to do that too. So I'm going to leave the car. I can turn that off. So I'm going to go back and read up some of these comments, guys, real quick, and welcome everybody in. Good times says, hey, Justice in chat. Ellen Wonder Michael, hey, Justice. Tilo, good evening. Miss D. Max says, good evening, Justice React. This, that, and the third. Hi, Justice, be safe. Miss Darlene Stewart, good evening, Justice React. Sean Division, welcome in. Hello. Terry Cody, hi, Justice in chat. Miss D. Mac, good evening, chat. Good times. Hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, everybody, give me a little like. Hey, it's a little. You ain't got this a little like. That's it. This a little. This tap the button real quick. Miss Queen L says, hey, Justice. Tratra, forgive me on the enunciation. Good evening. Terry Cody, you too, Justice. Be safe. Tilo, I'm cooking dinner. Hope everyone had a good day. All right. I'm going to do leftovers. Guess what I'm having, guys? I want some more okra soup. Yo, that's sad. That's sad. I'm eating okra soup again. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my okra soup. Alive and prosperous. I didn't eat any yesterday. I made chicken salad yesterday, but tonight I'm going to eat okra soup. Alive and prosperous. Good evening, Justice. Peaches Platts, welcome in. Good evening, Justice and chat. Try me now. Hey, hey, tuning in and share the live. Thank you, Try me now. Lady Charisma, I like that. Good evening to all. I like that. Good evening to all. Try me now. Hey, chatters. Miss D Mac, vodka with orange juice will be ready. Hey, I like that also. Susie Ellison, be careful. Miss D Mac, hey, try me now. Try me now. Money talk with Mika, but we know what you mean. Thank you. Miss Queen L, hey, Rita. Ellen, hey, Rita, try me now. Absolutely. Love your energy. Peaches Plus, yes, I'm subscribed with all the queens. Thank you all. Thank you all. Describe, hit everybody up. Shonda Wilson, apple martinis are good. Yes. Yes. Them drinks sounding good. Miss D Mac, cocktail glasses all around. Miss D Mac is buying rounds for everybody. Go, Miss D Mac. You got the rounds for everybody that night. Tilo smiling. Miss Darlene Stewart, glasses up. Shaletta Haggard, hello, Justice. Ruby King, hello, Justice in chat. Simply THLC. Okay. Hey, hello, hey, Justice, loving your commentary, Truth Teller. Real talk, let's chat. Hi, Justice Reacts. Miss D Mac, that's a big lie. Yes, it was. Good times. We are used to a perspective as well, Justice. We can enjoy all of y'all perspectives. Thank you. Good times, Ken. Simply THLC. Very professional stance. Peaches Plants. Lola, she's Barney. Okay. Simply THLCC. It all goes down the hole in the wall. Yeah, it does. Yes, the hole in the wall. Show on the vision, damn, the best places to party and have a good time. Yep. And tell her I used to love a good hole in the wall, good music. Vivian Simpson, welcome in. Hi, Justice. Charlotte Haggard, there was no fighting on anything. No fighting. And if they were going to fight, they gave you a warning. Right? If there was going to be a fight at the hole in the wall, they gave you a warning. Everybody knew. Either open the door and stand behind it or get out. Because when they say, stay right here, I'll be right back, everybody know, be gone. Don't be there. Charlotte said the food was delicious. My cousin owns a hole in the wall, Greenwood, Mississippi, always trying to frying fish for everyone. Yeah, them hole in the wall got the best fish and chicken sandwiches you can buy. They mean absolutely the good old days. Uh, Simply THL, no drama, good times all the time. Shonda Benson says typo frying. Shonda, my family is in Greenwood. I guess that's Missouri or Mississippi. My initials off. Swag says, hey, Justice in chat. Shonda Benson Teal, seriously, hey, fam. Swag, I used to do that too. Glam, welcome in. Hey, Justice in chat. Carla Miller, hey again, Justice. Shonda, I'm serious. I had to look twice at your comment. I spent many summers there. Carla Miller, hey, Swag. What's that sound? Tell me about the good old days. Lola Mendez. Swag, hey, Carla. I love okra. Peaches, yeah, I love okra. You can cook okra many different ways. I'm probably going to eat it. Yep. So I'm here for it. 74, welcome in. Lola Mendez, welcome in. So welcome in, everybody. Just went through the whole entire chat. Swag says, I have my cousin Mississippi, right? Oh, that's Missouri. Which one is that? And I'm right now, guys. I'm sorry. Spell that out. Because I'm saying Mississippi. Hey, Swag. Hampton Gam says, hey, Swag. Okay, yeah. Mississippi. Man. Mississippi, yeah. I'll tell you, some of the best hole in the wall was in South Carolina. Man, you had one on every street. You couldn't go without finding one. And those things were so much fun. And man, people were just different back then, right? There was a level of understanding, respect for women, respect, in my opinion, back then. Everybody just wanted to have fun. You partied, you didn't even know what time of morning it was sometimes. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, the hole in the wall just getting started. Used to live in Vicksburg. Teal say, Swag, shut your mouth and keep talking in my Brit voice. Absolutely. Simply, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, I miss those days, guys. I wish they can come back, in a sense where we can just have a lot of fun without having to worry about somebody just wanted to ruin it for somebody else because they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to handle situations without having to introduce utilities in it, instead of either just talking or step outside and settle it. But now you got to go. When they pop off, you got to, not when I say pop off, I mean start that chatter. You got to get up out of here. There's no need to look around and think. Let's go. Let's go. But those are the good old days. Hopefully we'll have conversations like that. Last week we talked about different types of food. One week week before we talked about different types of drinks coming up in college days, different types of alcohol. Swag said my sister used to hang out at Henry Lee Hole in the Wall. Wow, we used to have, now somebody on here may remember if they're from South Carolina, the Palm Tree Lounge. Let's see. I think Port City. I don't know if she's on here. Palm Tree Lounge. Sean Davis, I miss hanging out in the country at my grandma's. So many cousins. Yeah, I mean, country living, family right next door. Everybody was right there. People were close. Family was there. You couldn't go down the street in the country and didn't find a family member. And if they weren't family, there was family. You know what I'm talking about? It was close-knit community. Everybody was family. It was a close-knit community back then. Everybody know everybody. You weren't gonna get past nothing before somebody was gonna make that phone call and like, I see so and so down the street here, and they tell it all. You couldn't even get home before they know. I heard you were here, and I heard you said this. Well, I say, jeez, they tell you exactly what you said. Well, Port City, you said you know about the palm and the greenery. Okay, I know you were on here. Um, you know the guy at Port City? Did you hear about the guy that used to run the Palm Tree Lounge? Um, he got killed in Arizona this past weekend. Guys, let's take a look. The guy that used to run the Palm Tree Lounge, he's 74 years old. He and his two grandkids was in Arizona visiting family, and they flipped the car, overcorrecting, and he and two of his grandkids got, you know, they didn't survive the accident. And he ran the Palm Tree Lounge in the 90s. Um, let's see. That just happened this past week too. Simply THC, my hole in the wall back in the day was Hawks in Harvey, Illinois. If you know, you know. Never heard of Hawks. I hadn't been there that long. Swag says, yes, the town was full of relatives. Side on. Yeah, you always had that town. You always had that town that was full of relatives. Everybody know that family. You had a family name in that town. Yeah, so excuse my dialect. You had a family name. That family name rang. Everybody knew it, right? That family is always that family that had whose name rang, and everybody would know, okay, that's their family. That whole family. They know the connection and everything. Oh, Port City says, oh, I didn't know him. Somebody says, I'm Chi-Town born and raised. All right. Yeah, that was sad. I just heard about it today. But the Palm Tree Lounge, all kind of airport lounge, all kind of lounge. Yeah. First says my cousin from New York always wants to go to a hole in the wall when he comes down. Best place to go, and we still got a lot of them out there too. Uh, Anybody ever heard of Mosquito Beach? Ever been to South and heard of Mosquito Beach? Port City, Mosquito Beach. Ever heard of it? That's swag. Swag. Me too. Southside Wild 100s. What? Southside. Simply THLC. I stayed on the South Side for a while. I stayed up there in Hyde Park. For a while. Audie Girl. Welcome in, Audie Girl. Hey, Tilo, me too. Ain't nothing like a good hole in the wall. Yeah. Wow, simply West Side, Best Side. West Side, Best Side. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Simply T said, yep, I know exactly where that is. Okay. Swag said, Simply, but I know about this Wild 100 though. Fort City, yes, to hang out there all year round. Fort City, yes, used to hang out there all year round. Yeah. Mosquito Beach, it's gone now. I think they got a couple of clubs still open up out there, but most of it's gone. You know. Tilo says, hey there, Audie Girl. Yeah, guys, we're talking about hole in the wall. You know any hole in the walls that are still going? Do you still hang out there? Um, and if not, probably need to find one. Good old sweat party. Good old sweat party. But it's not the same because these times you go out, guys, I'm sorry, but it's too many kids out there now. Uh, I guess we sound like our parents because we were the young ones out there at one point in time with the hole in the walls. Now it's different. My mom used to work on Riverside. Port City, Riverside Beach. Man, let me tell you. You remember those hot links, those red links? Those links that used to burst open, and they would burst in the oven, and they were so good with mustard. So if you each, then you remember those hot links, those red hot links that had that pink filling in it, and when it burst, it just overflowed, and it had crispy skin if you cooked it just right. Anybody hot links, red hot links? Spy Bob has no juice. Tia said, my favorite had a jukebox. We played music. I remember this thing, and I really had some good times. Yeah, the jukebox. Man, you put a dime in. How much? What was it? Maybe 5 sounds for a dime? Am I aging myself? You put a dime in the jukebox, you got about 5 sounds. I remember dropping dimes in the jukebox, guys. I remember dropping dimes, uh, in the jukebox. And I remember I can pick at least 5 sounds for a dime. Man. Wow. Think about the jukebox. Man. A1, 3B, 7, C. Yes, the jukebox. Oh, Marie says the only person that sells them now? Wow. I wish I can find some. I tried to have some ship up here, but they're not going to send it. They wouldn't mail it at the time, the person that was selling it. Teal says, I'm not that old, but the hole in the wall was old. Yeah, they're still around. There's some that's still around. People hanging on to them. They may not be the same, but they're still here. Carla Mills said, that was my spot one time, Mosquito Beach. Okay. Yeah, summertime on Mosquito Beach. Man, did you guys remember Boardwalk? Maybe if you're as old as me, you remember the boardwalk that went over the inlet. They had a boardwalk that went out over the river. And all the kids would be on the boardwalk. The adults would be on the back building in the corner lot, the blue building on the back. That's where all adults would be. And all the kids would be on the boardwalk out over the river. I think that boardwalk probably was demolished probably in the 70s or early 80s, if I'm right. Wow. What's thinking about a hole in the wall sound? What was one of your favorite hole in the wall sounds? I would say one I remember because of my mom was Harry Hippie. Harry Hippie was one. My favorite. And then the song with the hole in the wall was another one. Sting of the Black Scorpion. Babs. Hello, Justice. Welcome in, Sting. Let's go, baby, to the hole in the wall. There you go. Swag. Anybody got any other ones? Let's see. Harry Hippie. Man. Cheating in the next room. Down home. Okay. Harry Hippie. Bobby Womack. Yep. I can remember seeing my mom dance to that song. It was so funny. But that was her favorite. My dad used to play. Yeah, Port City, the boardwalk always made you feel like you're moving. Best time ever. Yes. My dad always liked the lady that sang The Cleanup Woman. He always liked, what's her name from The Cleanup Woman? Anything Johnny Taylor. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Why can't I remember her name right now, guys? Cleanup Woman. Calvin Richardson, baby. Okay. Millie Jackson. Millie Jackson. Was that her name? Millie Jackson? Was that? And she talked about Shirley and stuff like that. Betty Wright, yeah, Betty Wright. That was her. Betty Wright. Shirley, yeah, Shirley. Melvin Cease. I'm gonna tell you what. Renee Brown, welcome in. If you want to set off a party, if you want to set off the hole in the wall, play Candy Liquor. That's it. That is it. You play Candy Liquor. That's it. That is all. That's gonna set it. That's gonna set it off. Wow. Wow. Those were the days, guys. Tilo said Renee. Yes. Swag says I'm saying baby. Low. I love Calvin. Okay. But Candy lost their mind. Candy Liquor. Wow, that was some good times. Lady Charisma, you're so right, Justice. Yep. Man. That was something. Those were the days. Betty Wright, Port City. Betty Wright was another one. My dad kept, I don't know how many 8 tracks, 8 tracks my dad kept in the car. Because eight you remember the 8 track players? Uh because my dad used to drive a 1967 Thunderbird. I still remember that Thunderbird. That thing was big, blue, and white. And Lamar Dixon says, hello, chat. He had a big Thunderbird with the if you remember the Thunderbird, Millie Jackson was another one. And it had the big old fins on the side. It was fat. They were fat and blue. They were fat cars, and they had the little fins on the side. Carrie Turner says, hello, Justice. Welcome in. Welcome in, Carrie Turner. So, yeah, we used to have that Thunderbird, and my dad had his 8-track player. And, man, he would, I believe it was Betty Wright, and I know Millie Jackson. Sugar Shack. Okay. My dad loved Candy Station. Candy Staten. Candy Staten. Okay, I didn't get it that. Tilo said my dad loved Candy Staten. Candy Staten. Candy Staten. Let me try to get it right. Colin Miller says Sugar Shack. Yeah, my dad, I think his favorite was between Betty Wright and Millie Jackson. And wow. I just remember seeing a stack of 8-track players, 8-track tape players. Betty Wright. Yep, is she still with us or she's gone? I don't even know. Remember the Staple Singers? They were another one that was out there, and a great one. Oh man, Bobby Womack. Wow. Okay, GK. What? Okay, ways. Oh, GK Wise. I kind of lost on that one. I love the Staple Singers. Say Sting of the Black Scorpion. Yes. GK, welcome in, GK. Didn't see it. Hey, GK says, hey, swag. Yeah. Wow. Well, guys, I'm hoping, sometimes when we end with good memories and, have thoughts like these, it probably lead us to having a good night, a peaceful night. Swag, thanks for putting up the, put up some, and that was pretty cool. Some meditative music to listen to at night. And, I listened to it for a few minutes. I'm like, okay, because I listen to things like that. I love listening to music, guided meditation and meditative music like that. So that was pretty nice. So I found. So GK says, stand up in it. Okay. Swag Smiles. Hey, GK. Justice Stop it, Lolo. Marvin Cease, good too. Yeah, Marvin Cease is good. So I found thank you, GK Tilo clapping. Tilo clapping with Tilo. And Swag says, yes, me too. Yes. I actually Swag found I actually do a class on meditation classes. I actually do those type classes also with deep breathing exercises. So I do a lot of guided meditation and deep breathing exercise. I'm a big fan of deep breathing exercises. Uh, I do different styles, and I would tell people why not do a live on it. The benefit of deep breathing exercises will change your life. It will change your life. It will impact your life. I'm a big proponent on deep breathing exercises, and if you don't know about deep breathing exercise, I would urge everyone to learn how to breathe and the exercises for deep breathing. Reiki. I have a friend that does Reiki. I said Reiki. I have a friend that do Reiki. They did it on me, and I'm telling you, I felt it. I felt the energy. Ruby King said swag. BB King. Ruby King said swag. I loved the music last night. So relaxing. Yes, it was very good music. Stinger the Black Scorpion says can't leave out BB King. No, we can't. GK says Colin Miller. Uh, Swag, you should do one on here. Swag, ready? Really? I'm singing the Black Scorpion. I'm going backwards, guys. So I listen to the rain at night. Uh, Colin says yes, you can stand up in it. Yeah. Music with nature songs is also beneficial. I love listening to nature. Uh, Definitely love water. Raindrops. Um, if you're not familiar with Hertz, I think is it Hertz 4.47.5? Is it Hertz 475? Um, Different types of meditative type music, Indian flute music. Uh, I like Native American flute music. Type bowl. Oh, characters. Your sister does Reiki. She also worked for some. Okay, okay, shamans. Okay, I'm thinking about it, swag. I will probably. I will probably do a deep breathing exercise class. Um, Probably in the new year I'll get everything together. Um, but I'll put some videos up to show people for resources also. Um, Simply THLC said my daddy loved Johnny Taylor 8-track for days. Yes. GK says Justice guys, see you Friday night for the drinks and getting on road. Okay. Okay, my sister does Reiki. She also worked with some shamans. Okay. Sting, Lucille. Yes. Colin Melissa, this was fun. Swag says, thank you, Ruby. I'm going to try to do it every night. Sting of the Black Scorpion says, Johnny Guitar Watson. All right. Okay, Colin says Betty Wright passed away last year. I didn't even know. Wow. Swag says proper breathing is so important for your body and mind. It is. It's essential. It's essential to everything in your body. Learning to breathe properly through your nose and your mouth. Learning to belly breathe is so important. It's so much impact on breathing can have. Because one thing I would say, if you didn't have your last breath, what would you have? So I will do a class on that. Carrie Turner says swag. She loves it. Has been doing it for years. Lola Mendez says yes, swag. Carrie Turner, have you ever experienced? Have she done it on you where she does that transfer energy with the palm kind of like not touching but rotating, and then they place it on your shoulder? I had a friend that did Reiki on me, and I promise you, Swag found says, hey, at Lola. Yeah, that'll be a good class. And guys, I think I'm gonna put it together sometime in the new year. Some deep breathing classes. Uh, yes, she has. It's a good yes. Um, yeah, I think I don't know how long it took my friend to get certified in Reiki. But you know another one she's doing is not only Reiki, what is it called? Tapping. Tapping. Anybody heard of tapping? Anybody heard of tapping? Um, I've tried it. It's almost like, here, you tap and you say a little saying as you tap, you talking to your body. Never heard of that. Yes. Heard of tapping. It's what you're doing. If you ever look up tapping, it's you start here. I can't. I just started last month and reading on it and trying it, and you would go from different parts of your body. Like as they give you a saying, and it's like you're tapping at the center, at the top of your head, your temple, your chin, your side of your temple right here. Then you're gonna go to your chest, and then your underarms, and then as you go, you recite the healing parts of your body. And so I started reading on that last week. It's called tapping, and look that up and see what you think. Um, Swag said I'll look it up. Some THLC say float therapy is nice too. Float therapy. Gotta look that one up. Tell us about therapy. Some THLC. Girl, I'm called THLC. THLCC. Sylvia B. Serendipity. Welcome in. She says, Sylvia says, I think I saw that on Iona's show. Ayana. Yeah, Ayana. That's the lady, right? That like to wrap people up in a blanket and do the rebirth. Renee Brown. I love Wicked Pickett. Wicked Pickett. I know. Is that Willie Pickett or is that Wicked Pickett just his name? Now I'm kind of short on that name. Wilson Pickett. Wicked Pickett. Okay. Carrie Turner says definitely going to ask her about that. She's always taking different classes on things. Yeah, because my friend does the Reiki and the tapping. She does the Reiki and the tapping. It's a name for it. I know I've heard it called tapping, but I don't know the other probably another term for it. It's EFM or EDF. It's going to start with the E. So there is a EFM, EDF. Look it up, but it's going to have 3 letters, and this first letter is going to start with an E, but it's part of tapping. And it's supposed to be another form of healing, holistic healing. Talking to the body part that is ailing, and addressing it, loving it, and acknowledging it. And it's supposed to have some healing powers to it. So, we're like, more people are going toward, Eastern medicine, holistic medications, other than Western. A lot of people don't want to take all those medications. And, I always suggest tell people, okay, take your medication as prescribed, but there are other things that you can introduce and with your doctor's advice, you can introduce these things, but always do what you're supposed to do first. Renee Brown, tapping for anxiety. Yes, can also be used for anxiety. A lot is some people use it for what's the other one? Um, incontinence, pain, talking to pain. Yeah, it's been used in various ways. Anxiety is another way. Wilson Pickett. There you go, Port City. I know it was Wilson. She said Wicked Pickett. I think it's still saying Wilson Pickett. Um. So yeah. So it's just another form of healing, holistic healing. Um. I think yeah, that's one. Yeah. I don't know if everybody know today. A lot of times, um, and I'm gonna talk more about that before I go because that's a whole subject on its own with meditation and deep breathing. So it's getting late, and guys, I do appreciate you all coming in, spending some time. Please hit the like button on the way in and out. I have decompressed. I had a great time. I'm pretty sure after this conversation tonight and the interaction, I'm going to have a awesome night's sleep. I am going to be good. So I do appreciate everybody coming in. I'm pretty sure this conversation hopefully will carry over into your energy tonight and you will all be relaxed, have a good time, listen to some mood meditative music. Swag is going to put something up. Take advantage of it, listen to it, um, breathe, learn to breathe, practice breathing as you listen to the music, kind of anchor onto your breath. Uh, Real quick, I'll give you a real quick exercise if you're still here. This is a real quick exercise that you can use tonight. It's pretty easy. Um, if when you deep breathing, you want to remember as you inhale, you want to exhale longer than your inhale. So what we're going to do is a two. We're going to inhale. So let's do this one. Let's do a let's inhale for 3, hold for 2, and exhale for 4. Okay? So just a real quick exercise. We're gonna inhale. Let's do inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 5. This is a little practice. Sometimes you got to practice it. Inhaling through your nose, making sure as you inhale through your nose, you fill your lungs and let it go down into your belly, extending the belly like a basketball as you fill your belly up. And then as you exhale for 5, you're going to deflate all the way down. So very kind of get relaxed. I'm in this jacket, but real quick, like I'm just going to show you a real quick exercise, and that is uh, inhaling through your nose and blowing out through your mouth like this, pursed lips. So I'm going to count in and just give you an idea what it would look like. So I'm going to inhale for 4. So I'm going to inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 5. You want to blow it out as long as you inhale. So if you can remember that, inhale through your nose deeply for 4, kindly and deeply. And then, yeah, I touched that some quite time ago. And that's a good exercise. But that's something you can practice. You got 4, 4, and 4. Uh, you got 4, 4, 4, and 4 breathing, box breathing. So you got a lot of different types of breathing. You got the lion breath, lion breathing. You got all types of breathing techniques that you can use that you feel comfortable with. But the small one, you can just breathe in deeply. And just try it, give it a try, practice deep breathing, relax, find yourself someplace quiet and nice and comfortable, and just practice breathing. And I will attempt to introduce some more types of breathing techniques. I promise you, once you have learned to incorporate breathing into your life, you will find it very beneficial. So this is Justice React. Take a deep breath. Inhale and then exhale. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining me.